Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. And I'm back with another component, or as I like to say, tchotchke, for my Season of the Witch journal that I am creating for the month of October of 2024. We witches love bottles. Bottles, jars, any of those vessels. We like them. We love them. We collect them. So I am creating a very bottle jar kind of thing to go in my journal that is some hidden journaling. Why does this light keep turning off? I don't know if I can get this light to... Oh, no, my light's dead. Yeah, of course my light's dead. I just started my video. But you can still see it. So what this is I have stenciled all of this, and then inside I've created a pouch to have all of this journaling space of little bottles. Bottle journaling. Should I call it bottle journaling? I don't know. Maybe we'll call it bottle journaling. And then I might come and add some more bling here, but all of this is stenciled. Very simple, very easy, and I created this to be the right space for this. Like it can't go below here because I glued it. So this is super easy. It doesn't have to be just for a witchy journal. This could be for any journal. But witches love jars, love bottles. So was I am my own inspiration. So I have this stencil here, and it is actually, I put all my washi all over it. It is from a journaling bundle of stencils for people that do the appointment journals. This was one of the stencils that came in a bundle. I got it on Amazon. Look up journaling stencils. There's a gazillion sets, and you get, I don't know, like 20 stencils or something in these bundles. I got this many years ago. I don't know, like 3 or 4 years ago. And this was one of them. And I just thought, oh, that's so pretty. There's a lot I can do with it. Thus, I did this. So let's get started, because this is really simple and really easy. All I'm using is one of my cards. Card blanks. It is 8.5 by 11 sheet of white cardstock, 110-pound cardstock that has been cut in half. Then all we're going to do is fold it in half. You can score it and just fold it, whatever. And now we're going to stencil on the front. And we're going to stencil using all the components of this. I have a piece of scrap paper here that I can mask off some of the other stencils here that I don't want, but you can also see I stuck some washi tape on different places that I didn't want to stencil. I have my stenciling brushes here. I have a stack of ink, pads here, but let's get started. I'm going to use this to mask this off. And you can use Post-it notes, sticky notes. I just do this. It's quick. It's easy. That's what I do. And let's just kind of go like this. I have black on this stencil brush. These are makeup brushes. And let's just give it a test. Let's do a little bit more here at the bottom. These are makeup brushes that I got at Dollar Tree many moons ago. There's my vessel. I am going to leave the lines on this one. I did not leave the lines on this one. This one, I drew it on. This one, I'm stenciling it on because I wanted you to see the two differences. Options. We have options. The next thing I'm going to do is this right here. So this is journaling on the outside. This one is journaling only on the inside, but you can do both. This one, I want to have some green. I might need to add, you know what, let me add some more green here. And I am using my Lavinia Stamp Elements. This is Pine. This brush, I just got at Temu. This is a different one. I wanted to kind of give these a test. So this is the Greenery. And you know what, I want, let's give that a tear because I want this masked off too right here. Most people do Post-its because it's easier for them. I'm going to cover that, so don't worry. Oops. I am okay with just going like that. Once I ink up my brush, it lasts quite a few impressions. And this is going to be all filled in with flowers. So that's what I have so far. Don't worry about that. Still using the same color, I want that one right there. And I want to bring that down over the lip of the bottle. I want to add more ink to this too. You know what? I can just collect it off the lid. I'm having this just sort of drape off the edge of the bottle. And I'm doing 4 of those. I don't want it to get in the way of the journaling, but it's going to. But it's light. There. It's very, very light. So that's what we have so far. Next, what I did was I did this rose right here. And I took my red, I'm using the Paprika from the Lavinia line. By doing it in the lid, I can kind of reuse it. I masked off with washi tape the little spots. You can see there's like little leaves and stuff. I didn't want those. I didn't need them. This is where we're going to come in and cover some of this up. So I'm just going to randomly add some of the roses. And I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to add them going different ways. I'm going to add them all over. So washi doesn't want to stick. If I wanted to come in and add multiple colors to these roses, I kind of thought about it, but I didn't. And I'm just adding these all over, and I'm not really giving it too much thought. I can come back in and I can see what I have. One thing I want to make sure is I have an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have an odd number. I'm happy with that. Next thing I want to do is come in and add some filler. You can see on this, I added those purple tulips as the filler. So let me grab my purple. Let's see. Let's do the Merlot. Add this to my brushes. I can give it a little bit of a tap. These are very juicy ink pads. Now for this, I want my little masking paper again. I am going to add these where I need a little bit of filler. Make that a little darker. And like I said, I can have multicolor flowers if I wanted. Let's see. Let's have that one come in here. We're going to put this one right here. I'm working my brush in circles. And that kind of works for me. So this mask also works as a mask, but also a way for me to hold my stencil down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I need another one. We're going to do one right over here. I like to work in odd numbers. I think visually it works. There. There's that. Kind of quick and easy. Next thing I want to do, and then making space here, is I created, let's move this out of the way. I created this insert, and it has the bottles on it, front and back. And I stenciled that too. So let's grab another cardstock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stencil the first one. Let me add some more ink here. I'm not sure there's really any on the lid. Okay. That was a pretty brand new ink pad. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to stencil this bottle right here. You can add another stencil to that edge if you wanted. And now I'm going to come in with my paper cutter. And I'm going to cut this across so I have a visual. I will be cutting it later too. I cut it there. I will be trimming this end, but for now, let's do this. And then I know where to come in. I could just sort of do pencil lines if I wanted to, but I don't. When I tell you quick and easy, I want to go quick and easy. I know my hand's probably in your way. Oh no, you can see it. There. And let's do one more here. So this is a trifold that's going to be going inside. There. Now that's where I want to come and trim. can see I don't do a ton of measuring. I just do it. Next thing I want to do is take my scoreboard. Yes, I actually use a scoreboard. I know I never use a scoreboard on most of my projects, but this is why I'm using it on this one, because that delineates where I'm going to be stenciling these on the back. So there are no measurements. I am just visualizing where I want my paper to fold. Let's go here. There. And then I can turn that into a trifold now. There. And then come in with this. And now I know where to stencil these, because I can keep that within, you know what, let's add a little more black to this. I can keep them within my score lines. I don't need a lot. Where's, oh, here it is. Let's just hold that there. Same technique for stenciling a house. You don't need a lot of paint or a lot of ink, and you do it in circles. Oh, I moved it. You can tape this down if you want, and I can just barely see my score lines through there. Yep, it's between my score lines. And then this, last but not least, there. Ta-da! And then Cassie Rose is in here. And then I can do a trifold on that. It is not a perfect trifold. I don't care. It doesn't need to be a perfect trifold. And then I'm going to add a little pull tab to the top. And all I did was I added it just to one. And you know what I'm using for that? Is I have a project that I didn't like how it came out. So I'm taking my whale tail punch and I'm just, oops, I don't want to get that corner, punching it through there. This is multiple layers. I'm using a project that I didn't like how it came out. Now, some of these do need to be glued together. Some of them are glued, some of them aren't glued. Let me line that up better. That's not lined up well at all. Come on. Yeah, that wasn't even remotely lined up. There. Okay. I can come in and ink the edges if I want, but I'm not gonna. Let's line that up there. Didn't even pre-crease it. I probably should have pre-creased it. Crease that. Let's add a little bit of glue. Oops. There. And then all I did was I have these witchy sticker sheets that I got on Temu. And I have been using these to create my journal. I just added a sticker. That's it. You know what? Let's add the heart to the other side. And I want to give this a little more glue right here. There. Now, the next thing that I want to do is when I'm assembling this to put this in it, I don't need all of this wiggle room because I don't want my little hidden journaling to fall down. So I hold this in place, and now I come in and I add glue because I need this side to close, and then I don't need it to go below that. So I'm adding glue all here. You know what? I'm going to add just a tinge here because I don't need it to go. I don't need it to go very far. So let's take this out. Let's close this up. Get all that glue squished together. While it's doing that, what I did is I added bling, which is like bling. You know what? I'm going to use this end. It's going to be covering up some of my journaling spot. Oh, my hair is everywhere. But I don't care if it covers up some of that. And what I did is I eyeballed it. I want it to come right there. And then the other thing that I did, because of the curve of this, I took off that bottom gem and that bottom gem. I took off that corner and that corner. So it fits into this shape a little bit better. So I've showed you two options for the front. One, you could do journaling on the front, or one, you don't have to do journaling on the front. There. There's that. And then the other thing I did was I just came in with a little bit of purple just to kind of ground it a little bit. So it didn't look like it was like floating into space. Now I can come in and add some gems throughout this if I want. Let's see what color. You know what? Let's add this. No, do I like that one? No. I have, you know what? I have some black ones here. And let's add some to this while I'm at it. I'm just going to add them just sort of random. That just adds a little bit of additional bling. And by adding black, that actually will match all the other things that are in my journal. This is my gem picker that I'm using. It has a wax tip at the end, which makes it very, very easy to just pick up these flat back gems. Did I get all my glue? I think I did. So there's that. And I need to add a tinge more glue to this. This one, there's so many layers to that piece that I just cut up to make that whale tail. There. And that should be fairly dry to stick that in. There. How cute is that? Let's add a couple gems to this one since I didn't do that to begin with. Okay. Sometimes I get a little overzealous with some of the bling. But hey, like I said, witches like bling. Oh, that one's upside down. No, I don't want to use that one. I'll let the glue dry on that. There. And then this side. Okay, I think I just have 2 more left. Oh. There. Super quick, super easy. Something a little bit different. And then that's the bottle journaling. Should I call this bottle journaling? You'll see on the on the thumbnail what I name it as. And then that's the one we just made together. Cool. I'm happy with it. Hey, if you make some of these, tag me on Instagram. I'm Chrisanne1234, and I always post things on my Facebook business page as well. I'd love to see what you come up with. I'd love to see some of your fun witchy ideas. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.